But yeah, so what? Okay, let's talk quickly a little bit about Belial. Yeah,
Sure.
let's talk a little bit about Belial. We're gonna make this two parts because depending on what kind of feedback, if you guys like me and Joseph talking, I can have him on once a week. He can tell us subjects because this man here is very knowledgeable and he can teach very
Student.
well and
I like to study a lot.
yeah. So
Um,
let's talk about Belial.
so I'll
Give me
start
some.
off by saying that I'm a Belial devotee. I see no shame in offering myself as a loyal, active agent for Belial. I feel like Belial has always been with me. He's like my supernal uncle or my grandfather or something. Something so familiar came over me when I experienced Belial in. Well, he only gives us a fraction of himself anyway, but as much he gave me as much as I can handle, and I was just like in awe. And he gave me some stuff to. He said, "Okay, we could talk about me," and these are some of the things to describe Belial. So, Belial, mastery of the earth. Belial is responsible for teaching you how to survive in this world because it's his world, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are basically living on him, right? So he's responsible for mastery of the earth. He can teach you how to be independent. He will toughen you the fuck up. You will not be a pussy and be associated with or work with Belial for any given amount of time. He will whoop out the door quick as fuck. Mastery of the flesh. That's another thing with Belial.
I just thought of something.
Okay.
Sorry to cut you off. So
No.
in ancient in the Sumerian mythos, we are made out of Kingu's blood, right?
Yes.
Would you put Belial and Kingu together, or not really?
It's
Like,
hard to say. I'm not
who
going to
would you
say.
say Belial's more like in the Sumerian pantheon?
I know for the Ugaritic pantheon, Ma'at, the death itself, um,
Yeah,
pretty close.
yeah,
But why so? To me, like, don't ask me because I'll tell you that Belial is the all,
yeah.
and a lot of people
Because
would be like,
I don't sense him in that pantheon, and you know what I mean, like, because I worked with those deities and I'm like, because you know how you can sometimes feel a lot of the similarities to some spirits to different, but it was hard for
I
me to find him.
I do place Belial in that pantheon. I would say Belial would be the Anzu bird, if
Mm,
you were the Sumerian pantheon. You know, that's that demonic dragon looking thing that
mm-hmm.
I'd have an image of it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, go back to
okay.
your stuff. Sorry guys,
So
my
mastery.
ADHD, sorry.
No, you are just as like Belial made me aware of you. That's
Oh,
how I became aware of you. So, okay, so mastery of the flesh. Belial's very much, if he takes you on as a devotee, if you have any type of drug addictions or anything where you let your body command you, Belial will turn that around or he will make it very painful for you in the process.
can
Um,
I elaborate on that too?
yeah,
He will also, they don't take away your cravings for the drugs. They don't take away, I mean, they can help you, but they give you Belial gave me solutions after solutions, so I had no excuse like to quit. I'm gonna use quit smoking. I'm like, Belial, help me quit smoking. The next day I was presented with all of these solutions in my face. I didn't have to pay for anything. Yeah, Nicorette, this, that. I'm just like, oh my god. You know, it's like,
Cigarette.
here's your solutions. Fucking do it. I don't want to
But
hear no excuses.
yeah. I mean, he will enforce you with that will. He will lend you his strength.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, another facet of the mastery of the flesh with Belial, he will make you work out. You will
Mm-hmm.
be involved in push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
You will start jogging. If you are lazy, good luck with being a devotee of Belial because
Well,
he
you
is.
can ask him to help you not be lazy. Because sometimes some people get stuck in being lazy because they don't know how to get out of being lazy. They don't understand what drive is, and they really want to. But if they have depression or they have that stuff, you know, once you start working with these entities, things change anyways in your body. You don't, this path is a path of devotion. So it's not going to work if they're lazy because we do rituals every night. We study every night. We're not lazy. So, but yeah. Okay, go on.
I was. Oh boy. So, back to just real quick mastery of the flesh. He will. Now, I say this stuff like Belial, this and that. He treats everyone differently. Like, I
Hmm.
notice he treats males differently than he treats females. And rightly so. We are of a different makeup. Um, But as far as mastery of the flesh, what you can do is while you're doing your push ups, while you're out there running in the cold, offer your anguish, offer that pain to Belial. He will transmute that pain and reinvest it in you with strength. So offer him that anguish. It's quitting smoking. Fuck Belial, I want a cigarette. That anguish, offer all that anguish to him. Like that is food for you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yep. Yeah.
Like Belial don't need you. It doesn't need any of us. He's already King Belial. He's already that guy. All right.
He's already king.
So the next is devotion, and you already named it. Belial is big on devotion, forging strong relationships. He can help you forge strong relationship with others, other deities. But I don't want to say Belial's a jealous god, but he will prefer that you work with him and only him for an allotted amount of time so that you can get a good grasp on his mysteries.
Hmm.
Uh, for the people that like to skip around, this week they're with that one, that week they're with that one. You're only going to get surface level mysteries.
Hmm.
They're going to give you. They're not going to give you the real, the real meat of the mysteries. So I would recommend people really devoting yourself to Belial. Recommended 11 to 13 months at first. If you want to renew, then renew. He teaches all forms of sorcery, but with really practical ways to conquer all of your goals that you have set before you. Um, so relationships to stand the test of time. He you'll pick a few role models, a few deities, and you'll be satisfied with them, and you'll carry that out throughout this lifetime or multiple lifetimes, and you'll be stronger for it. There's no such thing as time, guys. We are here until we get it right, and we will not advance until then.
Hmm.
Um, Unfaltering. Belial is unfaltering. That means he will not give up on your ass until you give up on yourself. Um, some deities are very highbrow and snobbish, and if you can't become acquainted to their way of doing things, they will immediately throw you or at least recommend you to another deity or just like, I don't got time for you, kid, beat it. Lyle is unfaltering. He's awesome like that. Um, Immovable. Belial is immovable. What I mean by that is once you have made a goal for yourself and Belial has said, okay, I'll help you with that. Boom, that he will move heaven and earth until that goal is realized, and he will sit there with you, and no fucking archangel or God will be able to move him out of out of the way of working with you. So except maybe Hecate. Hecate can Hecate can kick Lucifer out of the temple, probably Belial, and God knows who else. Uh, Warbringer. Belial is a warbringer. If you delve into some of the deeper mysteries of Belial, you will open portholes that will bring war in your immediate area of operation. Um, and it's sensible conflict, meaning there will be upheaval, there will be social unrest, police will have difficulties with the public. Um, Belial is not a friend to the police, guys. Belial is